Okay, so we are here in the rough draft process, which is step 8, and on this page you will notice something kind of special. Now, this will make me really upset if you go ahead and you disregard everything that's happened on this page, but you noticed, hey, everything that I wrote in those dark green boxes got sent over here and it just got cut and pasted and magically appears. Yes, they did. Please don't change anything on this page. It's not dark green, so you aren't going to do anything on this page except watch a few videos. Now, that's extremely important. Please do not change anything on this page. If you're going to change something, do it on the other pages where you were filling in your dark green boxes. If it's not dark green, you don't mess with it. These are light green. Do not touch anything in these text boxes because it'll mess up everything. Because these really are not text. They're just pulling some information and showing you what your story is. So, on this whole entire page, you're going to just kind of look over everything you've done so far. Okay, this has your main characters, your supporting characters, your story idea, your summary. It has your introduction and it has your conclusion. Now, if you don't like where you're at and what your overall story is, and it makes no sense, then you're going to have to come back over here and go to your appropriate step and change them. Okay, so if you don't like your story idea right here, my story idea, then you'll go to step 2, click on it, and go there and change this dark green box. Now, if you're happy with it, well, then you can just come back and say, yeah, I'm good with that. Perfect. We're fine. Okay? If you don't like who some of your main characters are, go to who are your characters and change them there. Here. Don't change anything that's not dark green. Green, dark green, good. Any other color, bad. All right, so overall, this is your story. Kim's my main character. She has some friends, sister, dad, doctors, nurses. They don't show up in the story yet because they're just supporting characters. Dad does at a certain point, but only towards the end. Again, my whole story was Kim didn't want to get in trouble. I broke my arms on the swing set on the playground, and I went home and hid in my bedroom from my sister and the babysitter. The babysitter found out, talked to a neighbor who took me to the hospital. My introduction is, Kim, you need to hurry, get ready to go to the park, yelled my sister, who was standing impatiently outside my bedroom door. I'm hurrying, don't be in such a rush. Lainey and Abby will wait for us, I yelled back at her through my closed door. Okay, so then that's how my story starts. I'm going to have some stuff in the middle, and then my ending is, all in all, my dad sitting next to me with his arm around my shoulder, I felt nothing but relief and exhaustion. He sat quietly beside me, waiting for me to catch my breath. Once I was ready, we both stood up and the automatic door opened and we walked out. Dad was silent for the whole trip home. So that's my story. That's it. Kind of just, that's how my story is going to begin, and that's how my story is going to end. And then kind of the summary is, now I have to talk about, the whole, how I broke my arms on the swing set. Oh, up in here. I'm going to have to really start delving in, but I broke my arms on the swing set. I need to really talk about that. And then I also need to talk about going home and hiding. That whole hiding from, my thoughts, and the babysitter finding me, the babysitter talking to the neighbor, and probably some time at the hospital. So this all happened within, a couple of hours, 3 hours. It's not from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. Okay. My story isn't going to end with me going to bed. My story basically ends with my dad picking me up from the hospital. So this whole story will be done in a couple of hours. It's not a bed-to-bed story, so keep it very small. All right, if you have questions, let me know. Move on to the next video here, and we're going to do some quick videos on adding heart to the story and editing. All right, talk to you soon.